Turkey is heading towards fateful presidential and parliamentary election on May 14th. And if no candidate gets more than 50% of the votes in the presidential election, the second round will take place on 28th of May. At stakes are the future of Turkish democracy and Turkey's place and position in global politics and its stance on great power competition. This is a very tight elections in which the Kurds will be the kingmaker. The Kurds was the single most important factor in the opposition victory in 2019's local election, in which the opposition for the first time won the municipalities of cities like Ankara and Istanbul, and the Kurds remains to be the kingmaker in the upcoming presidential elections. At domestic political level, we see a fast erosion of the rule of law in Turkey, and personalization of power and democracy being undermined. If the opposition wins, we will see probably a restoration of democratic processes in place and improvement in the rule of law and human rights picture of Turkey, and also the change of the political system in Turkey from presidency to parliamentary system. Bearing in mind that we will have some sort of a coalition government because the opposition is made up of parties of different political and identity backgrounds, this coalition will also enhance the culture of compromise in Turkish political system. This election has significant international implication as well. It is situated within the larger democracy versus authoritarianism contest, and if the opposition wins in Turkey, that will be seen as a victory for the democracy in the world in general. And also this election will redefine Turkey's position in global politics and stance on the great power competition between Russia, China and the West. On foreign policy front, there will be element of change, but also element of continuity between the opposition and the government. If the government wins, we will see the continuation of the current picture of Turkish foreign policy, meaning that Turkey will continue with its geopolitical balancing act between Russia, China and the West. The Turkish-Western relationship will remain crisis-ridden, and the Turkey will continue with its current policy of normalizing relations with its erstwhile rivals and antagonists in the Middle East. If the opposition wins, we will see a redress to Turkish-Russian relationship. Opposition also will strive to have some form of functional relationship with Russia, but it will avoid in engaging the security, defense industry and geopolitical cooperation with Russia. On Turkish-Western relationship, we will see the improving climate because the language of this relationship will change. It will become more diplomatic. Turkey will be invited to more European summits, and we will see more head of the European states visiting Turkey. That in itself will improve the climate of this relationship. But there will be also some trouble when it comes to Turkish-European cooperation on migration and refugees. In 2016, Turkey and Europe signed a migration deal, and opposition is highly critical of this migration deal, and it wants to either significantly revise or scrap this deal. To conclude, this election is going to be a very tight elections, but the stakes cannot be higher for Turkey, for the region, and for international community at large.